Eskom warns about a very high-risk rolling blackouts around the country, and Tshwane Metro will take up to 3 days to restore power in Brongospruit. I'm Makalan Mpokani. Eskom has warned about a very high-risk rolling blackouts around the country, but is doing everything it can to prevent them. Spokesperson Harry Joffe says,
Mr. Bagram is being a little mischievous here. Number one, we have not warned of load shedding. The system is very tight and it is quite a challenge at the moment to balance supply and demand, but we are working hard to ensure that we can meet those challenges and do not have to resort to load shedding. We urge South Africans to work with us to save electricity.
Another Tibetan monk has died after setting himself on fire in northwest of China. The 42-year-old monk set himself alight on Sunday evening. BBC, Paneda, Kiel.
This was a high-ranking monk who was revered locally as a spiritual leader. Reports said he drank kerosene, doused his body in the fuel and set himself alight outside a police station. Thousands of people are reported to have protested on Sunday, demanding the authorities return his body. His remains were then held aloft through the streets by angry crowds. Around 15 people have set themselves on fire in Tibetan areas over the past year, in protest at perceived religious repression. Most have chanted for Tibetan freedom and the return of their spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama.
27 service delivery protesters from Ramasemula, Limpopo have been released on 5,000 rand bail each by Neighbour Magistrate Court. They were arrested on charges of public violence, theft and malicious damage to property last week Tuesday. This after residents embarked on a service delivery protest, bracketing main roads with road signage and burning tires. They were protesting against the lack of water in the area. They are due back in court in 14 March.
Yeah, definitely we are winning, but we say let the mass part decide. Let's come and do what we expect the people to do. We are in need of the services. As the people of Masemola, we are only looking for the services. Those who are damaging the cars of other people, it's just the people from outside.
Thousands of learners who have just passed their matric have flocked to the University of Fort Hare and the Walter Sisulu University in Potsdam campus in the Eastern Cape for registration. Provincial Head of Education Mudiba Manya has encouraged those who are still queuing not to give up. Manya says,
for those who are not admitted to universities for want of better results, I would still urge them, I think the majority of them are still young, to go back and repeat so that they can obtain the levels that they require for that. But I must say that for those that have not succeeded, they must not feel condemned. They must try again.
Tshwane Metro says it will take up to 3 days to restore power in Brongospruit and Zitobeni east of Pretoria. This is due to the extent of the damage to the main power transformer at the substation. The areas have been experiencing total outrage since last night after Kathy Street substation was hit by lightning. The Metro says technical teams have been beefed up and are working around the clock. A replacement transformer has been transported to Brongospruit from Centurion. The power outrage has also affected the water supply in Brongospruit and other nearby areas. Water tankers are being used to deliver water to those areas.